Hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we have a relaxing Sunday. It's been needing this week, so I just need to relax. I both have my coffee today, but I also have my licorice tea. And just for the people who don't know what Danish licorice is, it's a strong licorice root tea. So it's this thing that a lot of Americans don't like. But I love it. I'm not into sweets. I want sour. I like bitter. I don't like sweet. Some sweet. But not all. Not too sweets, if that makes sense. So I'm relaxed. And oh, it's Sunday. It's the afternoon just begun. And yeah, let's see. We are in Saffron City, and I think it was the big company we are gonna go for today. The one that the Robin Hood. I was about to say that's not the right Team Rocket. Not really the same thing though. We're going for Team Rocket that have overtaken this company. I think it is today. So let's get in here. Out here and out here. So here we are. I actually didn't notice. No, we do not have an Eevee trainer in here. What is our team at this point? I'm not even sure. Sorry, just so much have happened this last week, so my head is... we have a Ghastly. Why do I have a Ghastly on the team? I'm not sure. Well, it's better than the Beedrill, however. I feel a little because I in the original Pokemon game there was a lot of cutesy Pokemon I really like. I feel like I don't know why, but it's hard for me to actually make a team in this game. A team that I actually really like. We can try and go in here and see. Like nothing on that road. Nothing on that road. Not really anything there. Well, we have the two we already have on the team. Ooh, there's somewhere where we could get a what's it called? A lowland Vulpix. We can swap that somewhere. I'm not sure where that actually is. Maybe it's in this Pokemon Center. I'm not sure because that would certainly be a possibility. No, 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 no. So yeah, for me it's important that the Pokemons are someone that looks like something I would really want to own. Doesn't need to be cute. Like, well, it needs to be some kind of cute, but I can find cuteness in things others can. Like, I love ugly dogs, for instance, ugly puppies and ugly dogs. Where maybe they have a lot of sliver, the eye is hanging, maybe they have a big injury across the face or something like that. I love them. I would never injure a dog to look like that. Nothing like that. But I just think like they look like someone that needs love. And I would love to give it to them. Where some Pokemon looks like Pokemon that just wouldn't care about you, so why would you care about them? That's my issue at this point, but I would actually know. I'm just gonna cheat over here. I had my cheat sheet as always. If I go over here, can I? There. And then if we go, just ask Google. Let's go Eevee. Hello. And well, the best place to find Pokemon like alone Pokemon is in Road 5 zone. It will have a spawn. It doesn't spawn. Don't you need to swap it? Then the videos. how to get. Can you get it's a video. All of the alone all of the alone volcanoes can be found in the avalanche slope. I thought you would swap it. I didn't know you captured it. So we will get to that at some point. Somewhere over the rainbow. Let's see going. So now I think we need to find the building thing where the rocket thing is. As you can see, this town is overtaken, and I think it's in here. I think we saw Jess and James run in here. I was going to say yesterday, last week. Receptionist. You there. I can't even see if it's a man or... No, it was a woman. I have to tell you that our office is a bit of a disaster right now. A real disaster. This is no place for kids. Not when not when there are so many dangerous people around. oh, don't be such a stick in the mud. You won't even let us have a little look around. Oh, you're blue. Deep blue. Nathan, I've been looking for you. What you doing in this place like this? Well, Morocco? No surprise. Those Team Rocket runs are causing trouble all over the place. You and me are on the same wavelength. Subscribe. And as always, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so you know the next time I upload a video. We can't keep letting Team Rocket do whatever they please. That's right. Sorry. Come on. It's time we did a little strategy planning. So, in short, the plan is this. Nizzy is gonna drive Team Rocket out of Silpco just like she planned. But I'd be crazy to try something like that alone. So Subscribe is going with her. Right. While you pipsqueaks do that, I'm gonna do a loop around all of Kanto searching out Team Rocket wherever I find them. One of us is sure to find out where their boss is hiding. And while I'm at it, I swing by the Pokemon League to tell the big wigs there what's going on. So he's the most experienced trainer here, and he's gonna run off, basically. Awesome! Do you think the Elite Four might come and help us? Maybe. So that's the battle plan. Guy and girl. Sure. Time to split up and put it into action. Huh. If only it were as simple as that. In fact, there's no more thing. Sorry. In fact, there's one more thing we're gotta do here first. Nizzy, subscribe. Again, subscribe, please. If you want to leave this place, it's up to you two newbies, then prove that you are up to the task. What? I don't care who goes first, so show me what you got. Okay, so he wants to fight us. So you're my first challenger. Huh, Nizzy. why do we have time for this? I thought we were going to help people in danger. That's what I like to hear. Here we go. Isn't that thought through? I will say, I know it was another time, and games were for gamer nerds who, again, I was one of them. I don't mean this negatively, but games were for people who just wanted games, and the level of all games were not that high, so we were just happy to get something. Where nowadays the gamer fan score is real big, and expect a game to be better than others to actually want to play it, or like some games can get by nostalgic. I feel like that's a lot of what both this game, a Shiny Diamond and Pearl thingy did, and the same with Scarlet Violet. It's only on the legacy behind it. I feel like every other franchise who did the same would be booted out a long time ago. But I do feel like that nostalgia is slowly crackling, and I hope Frontier is aware of that, because again, I want it to do well. I want it to work. I want this game to be my favorite game. Not this game, Violet, but I was playing yesterday, just filling up the decks, and suddenly it just froze. Like, all of it just froze. I couldn't do anything. I needed to restart my Switch to get anything going, and I lost the last couple of Pokemon I caught. So frustrating. Shadow Ball. Did a little bit. Feel like it should have done a little bit more, but then again, okay. I feel like the only thing that can do anything is Eevee, but I don't want to be the one who always goes for my starter. However, the way they have buffed up Eevee in this game, you can easily, everyone, not only like experienced players, but everyone can just win it with the starter. Actually, not sure. It's that wasn't the right Pokemon. Executor. Fever. Okay, fire would be good. Okay, it's a grass type, of course. Fire. Blah. Fire, ice, poison, fly, bug, ghost, and dark. You have really high level Pokemon compared to where in the game we are. But I also feel like because of the way the game is put up, with the catching mechanic like this, I am not motivated to go in and just catch all of those Pokemon. I'm just not. I know I can swap them out for candy, but I don't feel like, oh, I need this. In the same way. Like, if I catch them and fought them, and normally when I fight a Pokemon, I get a feeling of what it is, how it works, and if it's something I really want. Some Pokemons I always know I want. I want at least one Eevee or a evolution on my team. That's just the rule. I always want a Growlithe. I always want to evolve it, of course. 9 cells. And then there are these maybes. That's a lot. And then there's just nope, nope, nope. Hypno, for instance, because it looks like a balloon thing. Drowsy is worse, but yeah, awful. And the same with the Gengar, also balloon thing. I do not enjoy it so much. Who wanted to learn that? Ooh, Olympics. But do I need this for anything? The target is scared of and different Pokemon is dragged out. No, because you need to beat all of their Pokemons anyway, so it's not worth deleting something else. And I hate that they ask me twice. I don't feel when I play Pokemon Violet that they did a lot to speed up all of these clicky things, all of the buttons here, all of the text screen doing the battles. I don't feel that. When I go back to Let's Go Eevee, I feel a lot how much longer time it takes. Let's do a bouncy bubble. So now he's just weakening my Pokemons, and now I need to go and do all of that. Oh man. So you're really all ready for Team Rocket. I feel pretty good about leaving this place in your hands. Then you're next subscribe. Come at me. I'm just getting warmed up. Okay. Should we go and heal our Pokemons? I feel like we should. Again, Ghastly is a good Pokemon against a lot of Pokemon. Not all Pokemon at all. But a lot. Ooh, thingy. Special attack. Ta-da. And I probably don't need to, but just to make sure. I do not believe Arcanine was that big in Gen 1. I'm pretty sure we saw it in the anime and it wasn't that big. But I do appreciate when Pokemon games make these size difference, because you can see in their stats that some of them should be much bigger than others, but they just appear the same size in a lot of games, and even the ones where they look different size, for instance, those in Sword and Shield. Every time you go in there to a battle, then suddenly it's the same size. So I really appreciate that part of Violet. And honestly, I think Violet would... I was scared about Violet because there's just some of the things they added that didn't sound as great because of... The reason I came back to the Pokemon that easy was because it was still the same game. It isn't anymore. And I'm afraid that if I came back to it now instead of then, it would have been harder for me to come back to. But I really like the changes they did, and it's what makes it so hard, because I just wished they have the idea, they have the vision for it. Game Freak always have a amazing vision for things. The new Pokemons always bring something new. You can see for generation to generation that they swap things up a little bit. Sometimes they go back and redo older Pokemon. Sometimes they just go a different direction. But they have something new every time, and I really appreciate that. They also have, like, Terra battles is basically Dynamax battles. It's the same. Which I do believe the only reason they have them is just because people love Dynamax raid that much, I guess. But yeah, I'm actually surprised about a lot of the things I didn't think I would love. I actually do love, so that's great. Shadow Ball? How did... Oh, it's what is the bite? Yeah, now we are back where we were. So I think we could use our small doggy. It's higher level. I do believe we are a little under-leveled in here, but if we can make it either way, then it will be a good... Give us a good something. Sorry, I just need to move something. I put something in front of my screen over here. Yeah, it's still winter. I'm still in the blankie. Fire spin I have in the bottom. I think I'm gonna go for flamethrower. It did something and not enough. I want more. But isn't that my strongest? Sorry. Just gonna go into wall pick. Okay, I'm going down here. We have with flamethrower and fire spin. Will-O-Wisp only have an accuracy of 85. Flamethrower 100 and it's 90 hit points. And fire spin is only 35 and only accuracy 85. So the only one I know will hit is my flamethrower. So we're gonna stay there. If we survive long enough to do so. I would want something stronger, but I'm not sure I have any. Do I have some candy? Maybe we should candy our Pokemon. Maybe. And why aren't my Vulpix the fastest one here? I clearly don't know. But I'm one for some weird reason. I don't know why, but I won. It looks like I have a wrinkle there. It's just the shadow. It's the shadow. But it seems really bad, honestly. I should stop looking at myself when I'm live. It's a bad habit. But I'm back. Do we have candy? I know we can get like Eevee candies soon. Okay. What do we need? We need health candy gives increases HP by 1. Okay. So who we need to give some more HP? We need our Vulpix maybe. Okay, we have Curious Candy. Speed sorry, not speed. I'm always think it's speed. Special defense. I would like that to be on Ghastly. Because I don't think it can be hit by physical things anyway, so buff of its special defense. Increase speed by... But it needs to be a little... Okay. So we can make a Pokemon faster. I would like to make my Nidoking faster because I do not believe it's that fast. And then we have normal quick candy. We're gonna throw it the same way if we can. Then we have tough candy. Increased normal defense, which I would like to give to my Vulpix. Oh, we can't. It's yeah, it needs to be more than level 30, so I want to give it over here instead. And we have a little bit of Eevee candy. We're gonna give that to the Eevee, of course. That's just gonna buff my Eevee overall. Okay, Mighty Candy is attack, and my attack should be buffed on my Ghastly. But again, if I'm not gonna keep it, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it. I know I'm gonna keep this one though. And rare candy. Who do I really want to level up? I really want to level up my Arcanine. Because I also know I'm gonna keep that one. And then tough candy again, normal defense. So I would love to give that to my Vulpix. I love that they took breeding out, but they decided to keep candy, which clearly is more like difficult to get yourself around, if you ask me. Okay, professor type. But why don't the professor type scientist want me to get out if he's like under attack, or what's it called? Like he's the one that Team Rocket invaded, isn't he? I don't know. Da-da-dum. Da-dum. Dum-dum-dum. Okay, it's Electro Buzz. Fire is good, right? But Ember isn't. We have Roar, we have Leer. Okay, so the normal attack won't be worth anything. We are clearly on the level. Electro Buzz. I'm not sure what's the good choice here. Okay, so electrical, flying, and steel would be bad. Ground would be good, and it doesn't say anything else. But if we go to electric, okay. So defensively, we would be good with a grass or attack dragon type. Yeah, it doesn't have that many weaknesses. Okay, so we're gonna take a shot in the dark and say bite. Well, it did more than I thought it would. Okay. Okay. I need to bring in the big guns. Why? No, not you, actually. I know it's not a ground type, but yes, it would be. Is it? Sorry, it just looked at the screen like I saw it ground type. Anyway, we have trash with woodwork, point attack, poison sling, double kick, trash it. Okay. We are in the game. We are in the game. Okay, and he's gonna do what now? Okay, we did level up a few Pokemon. Not the one that needed it the most because we have killed them. Maybe I should go and just buff you. Not buff you up, but move you up. So we don't kill our weakest Pokemon in the first fight next time. Let's try this jumping point. This is the most confusing building ever, and I hate it. I hate this building. I understand why it's made the way it is, but I hate it. No. No. Oh. Damn it. I need a special attack because I'm pretty sure nothing else will work here. But it did poison it, I think. I didn't know Team Rocket had ghost Pokemon. Did not know. But let's swap out, because if we lose our Nidoking, we are screwed. And we need special attacks here. It's really, ghost type is a good type way to handicap a lot of teams. Okay, I think dark type is really good against ghost type. Yeah. Yes. Help. Damn it, it's a lot of text. Ooh, I do not want to. I didn't see what he. Oh, Persian. We can beat a Persian. Should be able to beat a Persian. When you meet a Persian, put it on fire. At least Persian make more sense to me than Meowth. Like, I feel like Meowth was created as a joke, and the anime clearly agrees with me. Da-da-da-da. Actually, I want to know, is everyone else still waiting on seeing the end of the Journey series anime? Because I can't find it. I can't find it on Netflix, and I can't find it on the Pokemon TV app. Like, I have 46 episodes, I think I have seen, and this just isn't anymore, and I know how it ends because of interweb. Just if I try not to use the spots here, so I actually search the thing, I can always go back and redo the spotty thing. We have a man sitting here. Do you want to talk with me? Subco have been taking over, and I guess this is the end for us. Well, he reacts as he should, but no one is guarding you, though. Like, just go this way. This way. Okay, someone is guarding you here, but you could use the jumping points easily. Blah. I do not like that one. I do believe I am immune to the poison, so I can try it. Sorry, it's just the dripping things from the hand when it hits the ground. I have issues. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Just die, please, right now. I didn't see what we're gonna meet, but I want to use my Eevee just in case. Like, my Eevee is well-rounded, so I can do anything. My Nidoking is real buff, so it can survive a lot of things, but it's not good against everything. Put it on fire. Everything with gas can burn. Keep that in mind. Gas burns. Some gases more than others, but in generally. Did you just poison my Eevee? My Neevee. My little Neevee. I'm actually a bit confused. I know we can't evolve this Eevee, but we can evolve other Eevees. But is it only the original 3? Or do we have all of the evolutions since the Alolan Pokemon are in this game? I don't know. But it's dead at least, the cookie. But why would Team Rocket pay me money? I understand if you battle a normal trainer, you can make a deal. Okay, we battle over money. But at this point, I don't have a idea of where they're going. It's just like if I always take the next to the left, like go the same way around, then I should get around everything and have an idea about which way I went. It's like having a system, but I don't know if it's the best or the worst system. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, it's electric, but I think we can trash it. I need to take a look at these moves because I'm not sure if trash is my strongest move, but I feel like it's a move that works most of the time. But I have a fight against the Pokemon that always just can kill both of us if it decides to. So at least it will be an even fight. But I do not want to lose my Pokemon. I do not want to. Could you imagine if they made a grown-up version? I know there's the manga. I actually want to read the manga at some point. I want to start at the beginning, at season 1. I want to do that because it should be really, really terrifying, like dying Pokemons and so. For instance, Electrode and Voltorb, they should die when they do self-destruct. They should die, and they should do that in the manga. As far as I understand, I feel like it should be said like that. Yeah, I feel like if anyone heard that with headphones on, it would be quite uncomfortable. Ta-da! I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Oh. Almost lost two Pokemons. Yay. But worst case, I just get thrown up and can start over. Do we have any other Pokemon that would work? Nope. So we're gonna lose our Eevee instead. I'm not sure what a Porygon would be good against. I need to look it up. I do not... overall, I just don't understand Porygon. Like, it doesn't seem like it should be a Gen 1 Pokemon. Because there's nothing, like, story-wise making sense for it. Either in the anime. Like, I feel like later storylines in later games would have made sense to bring it in, but it shouldn't be a Gen 1 Pokemon. Fighting would be good, great! But it's a normal type, so it doesn't have that many weaknesses. But they aren't really strong about it. Okay, normal moves are not very effective against Rock and Steel and doesn't affect Ghost. And defensively, they are and fighting is good against defensively against them. Do not have that, but I do have this. So we're gonna start with a Batty Bat. Hope that does something. Like, my Ghost type would have been good here. Even though logically it shouldn't be. Again, it's because it's a computer thing. So yeah, we're gonna try that. It's not gonna work. I'm saying that now. It's not gonna work. Again, I could be surprised. I hope I'm surprised, but I do not believe so. Wing attack. Okay, it did more than I thought it would, so it's okay, I guess. But this looks strong. And it is. And I feel sorry for my Vulpix that is just always already weakened and soon just will be thrown out in this fight. Though we attack first, so that was lucky. Do we have some vines? I'm not sure. Again, when you play a game only once a week, you are gonna have some issues with this part. Madman. Not mad, but not like a madman, but a man who is mad. Why does people have to words for that? Get back. Have some medicine. Okay, we have Revive. Do we have max Revive? Wool heal. Is that... I'm not sure. Doesn't say. Okay, here. A spray type medicine that is properly affected. It can be used to heal all status conditions of a single Pokemon. But I do not think that's HP. What is it? Won't have any effect. Okay, so we need Revive first. At least we have 8 of them, so we can revive a lot of Pokemon. And I actually also want to revive my Ghastly, just in case, because with the Porygon, that would have made a ton of sense. Okay. Super. So we're gonna go back here. What do we have? We have Crunchies that they can be used to heal all special conditions of a single Pokemon, but it doesn't sound like that counts for everything. Like HP. Okay, the strong one we're gonna use here. And nowhere else, because no one else have that much HP to begin with. What is the elixir? PP. Okay. What's that? The Carlos region famous shortbread. It can be used to heal all status conditions. Super potion restores 60. So you could use that. You could use that. You could use that. And you need 50, so it's also up there. And then we have a normal potion up here. For the rest of it. And they're not expensive, so I'm not. It's okay to use them a little much. Just to make sure that my Pokemon have a little chance, just a smidge of a chance. Okay. And now we're gonna try again. There's somewhere we should find an elevator card. We were down there, so over here we have another one. That wasn't on the left. I already broke my plans. This kind of looks like the first door. Yes, it is. We already been here. And then we took this one. So this time we're gonna take the next one. If there's more down here, or else we gotta not jump back up and then just take the next one over. Ta-da. Okay, a little coughing. I think trash worked last time. So we're gonna try that again. Some of the attacks just seems much stronger than they actually are. Ah, da 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 da. I'm not sure why I have this music in my brain, but it's stuck. Juicy Pokemon. I didn't notice which. Oh, another coughing. Come with it. Give me another coughing. I'm gonna give you another trash bag. You can go and lay yourself down in. It's the mug. Then I guess the last one also is a coughing, which is totally okay with me when I don't have any bigger issues with that. And we are confused. XP point. Yeah, since I'm coughing, so we're just gonna stay in the game. Stay in the game. Da da. La da da da. Wappa. Yeah, I know. Try to think about open work areas like an office area. I never worked in an office. I don't think I would be good at. But imagine me working in an office like with these small, where everyone is next to each other. Maybe you have those thin screens, but it's still a little noisy, and just my da 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 da. Oh my god, the people next to me would be oh. Nothing here, but I think fresh water. Because fresh water is medicine. Next time you are sick, just take some medicine. Okay, so there's nothing else down here we can get into at this point. We came out there and we went in here. So we will end up the same place no matter which one. So we're just gonna go this way. Okay. And then we're gonna stay here on the left. But I don't think there were anything up here. Like, I'm gonna try the entire floor and then just left, 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 left. And at some point I will arrive somewhere, I think. There was nothing else here. Okay. Okay, which floor am I on then? And I actually want to go back down instead. Which I could have done on that one, but I'm gonna do it here. Because I'm not sure which floor I'm on, and I want to keep that in mind. So when I'm done with something, I know now that first floor is cleared and one other is partially cleared. Oh, I didn't have anything. No, it was the one I went down on. Nope. Stop. So here we have a few. So right to the left, we have this one. So we're gonna try that. And we end up here. And a lady is here. Missy, hey. Eek! No! Stop! Oh. Oh! You're not with the Team Rocket. I'm sorry, I thought. Oh, I'll give you one of our products. Please forgive me. Yeah, teach me to self-destruct. Sorry, darling. I have mental issues. I know everything about self-destructing. Just gonna get away from you. What is that? That's that awful thing to go around teaching people. So we're gonna go left. And again, the person's left. If the camera was turning, it wouldn't be a issue. What do we find here? That's mostly because you can't just keep going left in a game. Then you hit a wall and then what? So we do it this way. Lift, 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 lift. And what do we have here? Ooh. I want that one. Boogie balls. Thank you. And I want this one. Flash cannon. That sounds great. Power 80, accuracy 100, and it's a steel type. Oh, do I know anyone? I don't have any steel type, but maybe one of the other ones can learn it. Back. Power pocket is it here? No. Do I have a TM? I have a TMK. Okay, so we're just gonna put down here. Flash cannon. No one can learn it. That was a short joy. Anyway, gonna go down here again, and then we are going to go this way. I don't know what I did with my voice. I should probably try not to use my voice making weird voices when I do not have to. Not last time, but when we have Io, or what's he called, Iono, Ino, I'm not sure, the streamer in Pokemon Violet, I broke my voice that day, and the next day and the day after that, it was awful. So maybe not. Maybe just protect it a little bit. A tiny smidge. Okay. I feel like I can't do anything but placing your... Yeah. And then I need to swap out. Or I will lose this Pokemon. And my strongest special attacker is Eevee. I'm very bad. Because that sounds like a real bad move. Then go Eevee. Die Hunter. Ho ho. Ta-da. Yeah. And who is next on my killing spree? Can't get in there. There's the man over here. I work for Subco. What am I to do? Get out of the building maybe? Call for help? Do something? Going for the left? Yeah. What is this, Mr. Archer? You know that kid? Wow, and subscribe arrived. A little late, maybe. Oh, there's a you know that old guy? Is he supposed to be old? I just thought he had colored his hair blue. So you're full enough to get in our way, is it? What brave little children. Wait, aren't they the ones who are getting in our way? Not even. Mr. Archer saving you in his saying you're in his way. Alright? You want to go home in tears or what? Calm yourself. I teach these children a good lesson. There's a lot of double battles in this. Again, Pokemon wanted to go back to basic here to make it easy for newcomers. But they have a lot of features that were here later than Gen 1. Especially double battles can be very confusing. But at the same time, they didn't want to give us breeding, which were a Gen 1 thing. God damn it. It looks like I have a daddy bringing his son to work day. Okay, trash. This one. Why can't I? It won't let me pick. So I can only pick myself? Can I trash myself? You're gonna use self-destruct? And how did that only hit one Pokemon? How? Why? I do not get it. I do not get it. Maybe someday I will, but right now I don't. So her Pokemon clearly did better because it didn't kill itself. Just a little comment here. Yeah, I haven't gotten my new Mega Arm yet. But someday I will. Sorry. Trash. But I do like that I trash myself and kill them on the way, apparently. Do not know, do not understand, but it works. Sorry, did my Pokemon die? What? I didn't even notice it fainted. I didn't think it would faint in this fight, so I didn't even think about it. Yeah. I'm gonna put you in there. Okay, and we are gonna do like... And we are gonna do like what? Yeah, very bad. Yeah, and then Cubone should be able to take it out. Please. Take it out, Cubone. No, no, don't you dare. That was a waste. Now I need to use another P on it. Another PP. And I'm mad about it. Because you just wanted to buff yourself when it wasn't needed. I don't like you, Cubone. You gave me more time to get poisoned. Just kill the thing. How hard could it be for a little coupon? I need to try to remember to get the new mic. Oh, I'm going this way so I can have my cup over here. Because it would give me a lot more space. You're gonna continue very bad. Because I want to hurt you really bad. And it didn't hurt you bad. Yoshi. Die, you bloody Pokemon! Die. Die, 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 die. I do not feel like it listening to me. Listens. I don't feel like it listens to me. But now it's dead. And I'm almost too. Never in a Pokemon game have I used this many revines, but again, I haven't taken a lot of time to grind this game, so. Eevee? Yay! I'm gonna have a hunter. A little hunter. Okay. I understand now. We'll have to be more careful about you too. Out of the way. Oh. Hey, look. Hey, look. The grunt dropped something. Key card. Okay. So we didn't have to look for it. We just have to find it. We're gonna continue this way and fight this guy. Like, we kind of need the fights to level up, but we also waste time on it because, yeah. And I forgot to revive my Pokemon. Okay, Ekans. I thought my Nidoking were dead. I thought you were dead, buddy. How did that happen? How did that happen? Is it all of my Pokemon that's fine right now? Okay, all of my Pokemon is suddenly fine, so that's great. And this is when I should have taken my time to swap up my Pokemon. Meditate. Do not. Do not. I'm not sure what. Okay, it didn't hurt me. So as long as I can kill. Yeah, of course. Yeah, trash it, trash it, trash it. Kill it! Thank you. Thank you so much. Da-dum, 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 dum. Seriously, the nose on these people? Ah. Oh. Like, it feel like you made a 3D game and then gave anyone 2D mask. Actually, I want to know, can I get in here now? Thank you. And if this is too confusing at this point, I could technically just go and use the stairs for everything here. No, I don't think I can actually, because I would need my thingy to do it. Like, you need the jumping phone to get to Giovanni, I think. Okay, we're just gonna continue trashing. Gonna continue trashing because we know it works. That did too. But I'm faster. Ta-da. 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 Okay, give me the thingy. Max elixir. Okay. Did thingy just... Yeah, he just disappeared. I think I have been in here. Yeah, because I took the 2 thingies in here. Okay, so this is to the left. There. Okay, okay. And there. Okay, these jumping points must be awful to have in your workplace, actually. I would be an awful person at the time where I actually found my workstation, because I would forget it. I could work there for 5 years and still forget which one to take. Oh, sorry. I just need my blanket all around. It's cold as shit today. But again, it's still snowing, so why not? It's really... I'm a little terrified because our house is very, very old, and honestly, it isn't that well isolated. So therefore, we really feel the cold, and it's really expensive to heat up. Like I can have a warm room, but like under the wall, it's still like breathing in cold air. And that's really an issue. But the house is from 1880, I think, around there. So it isn't like it's really weird that it's having a bit issue. It's the same. My parents are going on a holiday over Christmas. Or not a holiday, but my family are renting a vacation home for the entire family, like my grandma, granddad, uncle, and everything. And going there a week over the Christmas, and I'm gonna be home alone, of course. And that part isn't an issue. I don't have the need for Christmas itself. I love the idea of Christmas. I love all of the Christmassy things around Christmas, but Christmas Eve itself can be very... Yeah, in Denmark we celebrate Christmas Eve, the 24th. And I'm okay with not being a part of that because it can be very hectic. There's a lot of we need to do this, then we need to do this. Because otherwise, especially because we are like 15 people or so we will have like opening gifts until 2 a.m. or something like that. If we don't keep up a schedule and we need to eat, then we need to sit and just relax our stomachs. Then we need to eat cookies. Then we need to sing around the tree. Then we have to go for desserts. Then we need to gifts. So a lot of things are happening at all, like in the evening, and it's too much for me. So I'm really okay about being home for Christmas. But it's because the house is so old. It's just really, really, really noisy in this way where you can't figure out where the noise comes from. And with my mental issues, one of them is like I can't hear a sound in this house and just be okay because it's an old house. I need to make sure there's no one in here. It isn't like the roof falling down or anything like that. I need to verify that it isn't all of that thing. So I need to check every single room in the entire house, especially because I have 2 cats. They make additional noise, and normally if I hear something in the hallway out here, I can always ask like, Mom, is it you? And normally it will be my mom, or I know when my dad comes home from work, I can always say, hey Dad. If he answers, then it's probably him. But when I'm alone, I can't do with all of those noises. I can't rational them the same way. So that's the issue about such an old house. But on the other hand, like I would rather live here than in a lot of other places. Like I lived in a apartment and I cannot do that. Again, with my mental health, I feel like I can hear the neighbors' thoughts, and not only the next door neighbor, but also the one living above and below. I know I'm not psychic. I'm not able to do that, but I feel in some situations that I am, and everything people are thinking is bad things about me. So when I have a really bad day, it's just awful in that way. So I'd rather live here with noises than other people's potential thoughts. Sounds weird, I know, but and also it's the house I was born in. I think all of us have that. My mom she wasn't born there. She came to Denmark when she was like a teenager, but then they moved to Copenhagen, and then they moved out here in the house right on the other side of the road. Not the one you can see there, but the next one. And they moved in there as a teenager, and they just needed to get away from everything. They needed to be themselves, and my grandma worked nights, so my mom wasn't home alone a lot. My grandma was just sleeping, and she was alone with my mom. My uncle is a lot older than my mom, so he moved out fairly quickly before they moved out here. So it was just the two of them, and when she moved to a retirement home, it's the same grandma I lost this summer. When she moved out in the retirement home, it was really hard for my mom because we wanted to sell the house. The house wasn't that great. It was really having a lot of issues. It's, I think, even older than this one, and no one have been able to take care of it for years. So there's a lot of issues there, and my parents just didn't have the energy, and they don't need an extra house, basically. So they just wanted to get rid of it. That took years. I think it took 3 years before they were able to sell it, found someone. And my parents were just like, they don't need to pay a lot. They just need to pay enough for all of the fees and to make sure my grandma was out of debt. That was the important thing. She shouldn't have to pay on the house still when she wasn't living there. That was all of it. So I think it wasn't that much. It was a really, really cheap house, but because of the way thing was going, and then Corona came and it didn't make it easier to sell a house. And then suddenly we could sell it. And the buyer wanted to buy it for his son, who would renovate it and then move in. And we was okay with that. We knew the house needed a lot of love, so we were okay with that. So they moved in. They pulled out a few windows, and then we really haven't seen them since then. Which means that now the house is just even worse than it is. And my mom can just look at it every single day and see it break down slowly. Like last winter, when we could see on the first floor that there was just snow inside her old childhood bedroom, which were a real tough thing for her. She don't mention it a lot, but I think we all have this about. And again, she wasn't born there. She was born in Sweden. But the fact that it's the home that she remembers as her. They moved out here, and the idea was now they finally have somewhere where they can be, where they can stay, where a lot of the places they lived before was only temporary. And I think it's a lot, and it's also where my grandma always lived since I grew up. I could just run over there. I just have to tell my mom I'm going over to grandma. And it's also hard for me, but I think it's definitely harder for my mom because I didn't live there. But I think, and I hear these stories some people tell us about their childhood rooms where they come home some time after they didn't move out, but then someday they come home and it's suddenly a office or a workout studio or it's just something else. And I am not sure what did people expect? Like I'm pretty sure it's something that have to happen. Damn it! Please wake up. No. Okay, we woke up. Because my bedroom were already kind of a storage room, like half of it before I moved out, because I never learned how to throw things out, so my parents just added a little bit to that. But then when I needed to come home, we were just like, fine, we can just throw out the stuff. Like, it's more important that I have a room than this stuff up there in the room. We can find another place for it, or we can do whatever we need to do to make sure that you can be there. So it's not like, I think all of these old rooms as long as your parents live there, they will open the door for you. This isn't my own bedroom. Bedroom. I used to have the room in the other end of the house. Well, on still this side, but like up there. And there was a few things. First of all, my parents was planning to pull down the wall between my and my brother's old bedrooms to make it bigger and then make a new master bedroom up there. But also that I have knee and back issues and the stair is real hard for me. So we talked about it and figured out that this room were better for me. But if I had said that I really, really wanted my own old bedroom, I'm pretty sure they would have given it to me. Because even though parents are awful, let's just be honest. Parents are awful either to you, your sibling, or your spouse. Boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. But in generally, they do love you. I believe that most parents love you. They don't have to love you, honestly, but they do. Okay, what is it you're looking at? Okay, there's something here. Sorry, it was just a tail going off. I could just see there was something. I think people sometimes forget that it's not because you put other things in the room that your room isn't there anymore. It's still there. Have I already fought you? No. Your room will still be there the day until the day your parents choose to move, but it isn't fair that they should pay for a big home the day it's only the two of them. If they don't want to, if they want to live there, they can, but like you wouldn't either feel like think about if you moved out and you had to make sure that in your first home you have a spare bedroom in case your parents needed to move in. That wouldn't be fair either. And then if you also need to have a spare room ready for your brother, sister, whatever you have, it would be really, really difficult to find. I think, anyway. Yay, level 36. It would be so difficult to find. Especially because most people, I know not everyone, but most people when they first move out, they do not have the money for a big house with all of that in it. Damn it, I should have switchy Pokemon. I need to get Eevee in here. Oh. Sorry, I'm just up in my storytelling here. But basically, I feel like a lot of people forget this. Like, our parents' jobs is to do whatever no, people think it is to do whatever it takes to make you happy, and it's not. Their job is to do the best with whatever they have available, money, space, logistics, and so on. Do the best they can with what they have to prepare you for the real world someday. I'm not prepared for the real world, clearly. I don't blame my parents for that part. I blame my parents for something. And I blamed them for a long time. But honestly, I know they love me. I know they did the best they could. When I was a child, my mom was sick with cancer for 7 years. I think she's okay today. But like on off, then she was cured like in the throat. Then she got it in her chest. Then it just moved around that like that. And it was really tough for everyone involved. And I was 7, I think, when she got sick the first time. So I wasn't able to understand. My parents tried to explain the best they could, but I just couldn't understand why all of these special rules that didn't make sense for me. and I was terrified about a lot of things. And again, my parents wanted me to be warned about stuff. I'm just gonna take this thingy up here, I think, before you're gonna go for the jumping point. Max lore. And I have no idea if I could have done it better. I mean, no, I probably could have done it worse. So it took me a long time to actually realize that my parents did a really goddamn good job. They just didn't have the resources to do it better than they did. I also blame kind of the public system for this, because they sent out a psychiatrist, not a psychiatrist, shrink, I think it's called. They sent out one time just to talk with all of us about how things going, how my brother feels about it, but like in the same room with our parents. It was like all of the four of us at some point. And then she ended the conversation by just telling us, don't you worry, if your mom dies, there are multiple groups you can get into and talk with kids in your situations on your own age. Sorry, when my mom dies, you will help me. But there was no groups for people with, and especially kids with people, parents that are sick or anything like that. My mom would have to die before I could get any help. The lady didn't come again. She was there this one time. I think I need a water Pokemon now. She was there only this one time, and then she was just like, don't you worry, when she dies, we have a solution. Which isn't like, you can never use don't you worry and your parents dying in the same sentence. That should be illegal. You can't do that. And you cannot tell me that you won't help me before my mom dies. Like, luckily, she's still alive. She's feeling great. Like, she's healthy nowadays. She have been for years. But that also means that we never got any help about it. We didn't. Because she didn't die. Because now we should be happy. But when you're kids, and even me and my brother, we didn't take it the same way. He were 2.5 years older than me. He still is. But our brains basically just don't work the same. And he understood some things differently than I did. And it was like, we didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about that kind of stuff. My brother, he carried it all inside. I know some of his school papers. He wrote about some of his feelings there, which I have learned later. That she just told my parents back then, so they were aware, but I didn't know because I was even younger. I also know that my parents talked to my best friend's parents about it, to know if they know anything, if I did something, reacted in different ways or something like that. But they did not. I don't think I said anything to my friend when they were around, so they wouldn't be aware of anything. So I don't think my parents were aware of how much it affected me and how much I was afraid of doing things. Especially when I became a teenager, it was really hard to not... All of my friends, they were like, I hate my mom, she's awful. And I was just like, but she's healthy and she's alive. Like, I never had those, and I think this teenage stage fight is really important for people to grow and for parents to also learn when they are the parent and when you need to take a step back. So we never had that in our family. So that have been very hard for me later to try to show my parents that I am growing, I am becoming older, I am becoming a adult when I don't feel like I wanted to yell about it because I didn't want to add anything to all of that situations. And I didn't at that point feel like anything in my head were more important than my mom's health, and my family. Like I didn't want to add any issues, so therefore there's just some fight we never took. It's real hard to explain nowadays to my parents. Like I wish we have had these fights, but I also understand 12 years old me, 15 years old me, even after my mom got healthy, I was still afraid of it coming back because it had so many times. Like still today, every time she goes to a doctor, I'm like, I need to know which doctor, need to know for what, and I need to know exactly what they say when you come back. I don't care what you think they say. I want to know what they say. Never react like that on my dad. My dad have always been healthy. Well, not like a healthy person healthy. He like food, like the rest of us. But he have never been sick like that. So I don't think about it. He can just go to the doctor. I don't care. My mom, I'm really reactive about when it comes to that, and I think that's not my parents' fault. They couldn't do anything different. Again, some parents would have done something different, but I cannot tell you if those different things would have done it better or worse. Sorry, real long side track. I know when I find a rabbit hole, I also need to find a rabbit. Sorry. That's far enough. What? You again? Me again. As many times as it takes, I will not let you reach the bus. Huh? What was that? Reach the bus? Nissa, do you think? Giovanna must be here. So, the bus of Team Rugged is right here in the building? What makes things easier then? Go, Nissa. This is our best chance to beat that bus. Oh man, you'll be dealing with me. Okay. I'm pretty sure Subscribe is gonna lose that because this Pokemon aren't that great. Hold up, right there, twerp. So I get Chizzy and James. I would rather have the other one. Our boss is in a meeting. You better not disturb him. I really can't remember the voices from last time, so it's probably not the same ones I do, but it's still voices. Yeah, I'm so professional. It's amazing. I really am. But let me beat the same Pokemon for the 116th time. I'm gonna start with brushing the... Once again, it won't let me... Like, it doesn't move the arrow. Can I only trash myself? I do not understand this. Okay, I want to swap you out. However, I don't want... You have a better chance here than you have against Giovanni, and I do not want my other Pokemon to get hurt right now. So why don't you just bite a snake? Okay. And bite. And not what I wanted, but it's okay. This far, it's okay. bite it again, I guess. But I really want you to trash Weezing. So why did you choose Arbok when Weezing is first? Okay, you do that now. That's okay. Didn't do the same amount of damage, but okay. But Arbok is out. Now it's all about the Weezing. And as we all know, gases. Could you imagine if we got gas Pokemon? Like just gas, all kind of gas, like helium Pokemon, poison gas Pokemon, oxygen Pokemon, all of the Pokemon. I want to just try my Hunter. I'm not sure it can do anything, but I just want to try it. I do not remember Giovanni's Pokemon. And again, he could have changed them at this point. But let's go. Trash it. Just gonna continue trashing, and you are gonna Shadow Ball it. Ta-da! Shadow Ball. I do, however, like the tongue very much on the Hunter. I will say that much. Again, it's not a cutesy Pokemon, but it's cuter than both Ghastly and Hunter. Sorry, Gengar. Oh, I hate kids. Of course you do. Could you imagine Jesse and James getting a baby? Not like I don't assume them to bunk uglies. I just assume them to like have a rainbow family at this point. Like I'm pretty sure. Again, I don't want to offend anyone. I think she is just metrosexual. I'm not sure that's the word, but she's pretty much only in love with herself. She don't care who she's with, male, female, however. She just love herself. She don't need anyone else. He, on the other hand, I gather is open to more than just women. And I don't know how else to explain it, because I don't want to assume that he's transsexual, bisexual, homosexual, anything like that. I don't want to assume anything specific, because I'm pretty sure that all of these kind of groups or people don't like when people just mix them together. However, there have been signs that he enjoy putting on ladies' wears. That doesn't mean that he feel like he is a woman necessarily, but it can also be that he does. Again, we don't know. We don't know him. He have never said anything, but I would love if Game Freak would just make him something. Like, actually, officially state that he's not just a white. I'm not even sure if he's white, because it is from Japan, but I feel like they look like white people very much. I'm not sure, but that's what I see when I look at it. I'm not sure. I don't think Japanese people count as white, even though their skin can be as pale as mine. I don't know. I don't know the rules. I really hope I didn't offend anyone here. I really hope so. I didn't mean to offend anyone anyway. But I do know that sometimes when you are on the receiving end, you can hear things that the ones saying it don't hear. So I am really open to if I offended anyone. I'm so sorry about that. Really. But they are blasting off, and we can continue. And maybe I'm just to be sure. It would be stupid not to do it and then need it. So do we need our Arcanine? Probably not, but we need our here. And one more time. And then we need a stronger one. here. I assume I can make it with these two. And then I would like to heal the burn here. And then he initially just burns my Pokemon. That would be awful. But we're gonna try like this. Bingo! The card key opened the door. That's normally how they work. Now, Mr. President. I hope you're not thinking of lying to me. The Master Ball. You successfully created one, didn't you? Do you think it's that easy to make? And now that I know who you really are, there is no way of I want to make that thing a thing like that. Not for someone like you. I don't know if that was a good voice, but it's the one I'm going with. How dare you? And give off any thought of forcing us to create lots of powerful Pokemon for you. So they create Pokemon? Oh. Using stolen research to create Pokemon, that's not something Sub should ever do. We had a deal. You agreed to this. You are a smart man. I'm sure you can imagine what will happen if your people is to your people if you say no to me now. Yes. Ah, young Nisse. So we meet again. The president of Sub and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of the grown-up matters. Or experience a world of pain. That's really confident after I think I beat him last. Or did he just give us the scope? I think I beat him. I think I did. A Persian. Trash the kitty. I said trash the kitty. Hehe. And trash it again. Ta-da! One Pokemon down, 2 to go. And I'm gonna beat you. La la. I'm gonna beat you. La la. Yeah, I'm awful and I know it. Should an old move be forgotten and replaced with Fire Blast? Yeah! I think Fire Blast is the one I want. Just gonna check Woolly Pix. Isn't it the really strong one? Yeah, it's the strongest one with 110. It's even stronger than all of the TMs you can put on it. That's impressive. Okay, so we're gonna swap on Will-O-Wisp because we are not using that. Like, you can have strong moves on a Pokemon. If you don't use them, they don't matter if you have them. Fire Blast. Feel like we need a little more. Just a little more. Trash it. That didn't do what I wanted it to do, but I understand. Oh, I should have used Ghastly Hunter. I should have used Hunter. But maybe I get the chance to now. Because I think it's only half physical moves. I'm not sure, but I think. And if it does, then I can make fun with that. Is that a poison type? Since when? So we're gonna start with toxic, I guess. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't have the sound on right now. I just make my own sound effect. Okay, we have an extra kitty in here. We have Neo. He have been laying here all the time, just living in his little basket. But I guess someone is a little bit hungry. But we are in a fight here, so I guess that can wait just a little bit. So we're gonna go Shadow Ball. I like this fight. Ooh, 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 that hurt me. But you're poisoned. Why couldn't that just kill him? Okay, we're gonna throw another ball of shadow. It doesn't really matter much. I think all of our attacks would take it out at this point, but yeah. Oh, doesn't like that. Oh, what was he going to put out? What was he going to put out? I'm not sure, but we need a king. A queen, sorry. I don't think toxic. Is Nido Queen toxic? Yeah, it's also poison type. Not toxic, sorry. And ground. So water, ice, ground, and psychic would be good. So nothing I really have. So we're gonna go for a dark pulse. Ouch. Okay. I would like to use my Nidoking now, to be honest. I would like that. What did I say? Water, ice, ground, psychic. I have psychic and we have water. I would like to start with psychic and then I can use water to heal myself afterwards. Yeah, I know. I'm coming in a second. So, you know, the open close things on the window, she knows how to, like, lift it out and make it noisy when there's something she wants, like. But you never know if she's hungry or if she wants you to open the window. If she wants to open the window, it's simply because she don't want to use the door, which is simply less than a meter away. Yay, that worked. That was a little aggressive. I think, ooh. I do not think, I think it's only HP we heal up there, so we go back to a psychic move. And we're gonna kill it. Blast. I have little choice, it seems. I will relinquish Shelf's for now. But Team Rocket will never fall. Nissa never forgets. All Pokemon exist for Team Rocket's use. I may leave you now, but we will meet again. Da-da-da-da. Old man, do you have anything to say? Oh, dear girl. Thanks, sweet. Sorry, that was loud. Thank you for saving us here at Slopes. Wee! Wow! I suppose that's so. I wasn't just you. It wasn't just you. It was that wonderful partner of yours, too. I will never forget how you saved us in our moments of peril. I have to thank you in some way. And I'm quite magnanimous. So I can't give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. And we got a Le Master Ball. You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype, the Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. Truthfully, we're only successfully in making just the one. So you should probably be quiet about using it. Okay. Do you have anything to say? Thank you for rescuing all of us. Sorry, that was the lady. Thank you for rescuing all of us. We, from the president on down, are indebted to you for what you did. Okay. So we just gonna run again. I don't really care to go back and see if I missed anything, because I feel like a lot of the things will just be living like the same things as everywhere else. And subscribe just disappeared once again instead of actually checking that we did end up somewhere. Like, he didn't go up and make sure that we got Giovanni or see if we needed help. He just disappeared. And then our first floor is like ground level, right? In Denmark we have the first ground level, and then we have first floor, what you call second floor. It's so weird. Okay, do we have anyone outside? Do we have our cheerleaders outside? I think we have. Yeah. Nisse, you did it! That you beat Giovanni, right? He had a lot of beliefs in me. Like, he didn't even go up and check. That orange guy made a run for it, so I chased him all the way out here, and then Optigrun ran right out of Saffron City too. Guess we are lucky you're such a strong trainer, Nisse. To be honest, I was a little scared. Like, what would have happened to us if it turned out that the bad guys were the strongest? You know? But you and me, Nisse, we really managed to save Sylph. Nobody will have to go through that what Cuban went through ever again. All right. Sorry, I just have a pop-up. I have some thing that was installed on my computer originally when I got it, and then I got a VPN, so I didn't need it. It still pops up sometimes on my computer. Right now, it tells me that my where I am in the world is like everyone can see where I am, and the address it pops up with is not the right address because I have a VPN. So it's kind of funny that it used that as a way to get me back in. But I can't, like, all of its things are deleted on my computer. I can't figure out how to make it stop popping up. It's frustrating. Anyway. All right. Now that everything's back to normal, I guess the time for the next Pokemon gym. Have you been to the Saffron City gym already, Nisse? How many badges do you got? That many? Huh. Wow. Maybe we both make it all the way to the Pokemon League. Let's both give it our best shot. See ya. So we don't know how many he have. But we saved the city from Team Rocket Ranch. And play with my Pokemon and come again. Yes, yes. Just want to check if there's anything we can do in here. Oh, you see, she wants to ride you? Do I have a... I don't have a Raichu. I have a Pikachu that's... I don't care about though. Okay. Okay, so we are all safe now. And we have... Flipco is widely known to all. It's a victim of its own fame. It's attracted Team Rocket. Okay. Pokemon's growth rates differ from species to species. I will agree with that. And now I will save my game because we are done for today. Still only with 4 badges, but I think we accomplished something today since we got our Master Ball. And tomorrow I will make a live because I wasn't live yesterday because I was live on my first channel. So tomorrow I will be live on this channel and playing Pokemon Violet. So if you want to join me for that, you know I'm here. Same time, same place as always. And later next week, I will of course have my Relaxing Sunday here with Let's Go Eevee. But I'm not sure. I know I'm gonna make my Saturday live stream with Violet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put in one Thursday, Wednesday, or Friday. Maybe. I'm not sure. Can we get a new DLC for Planet Zoo, which I play on my main channel, Tuesday. So I need to work a lot on that channel those days. So I'm not sure how much I will build, how fast I will build, how much time I will have. I will also need to do other things. So I'm not sure how much time I have. If I have the time, I will throw in an extra on Thursday, maybe Wednesday, more likely Thursday, maybe Friday. I'm not sure. But Saturday, I will be right here. But before that, Monday. So, yeah. You know the drill, guys. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. We'll hope to see you again either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys!